Hey everybody, welcome back. Today I've got a brand new set of heads to show you guys today. I'm really excited about these heads. These are the Evans Calftone series. They've been out for a little bit now, but they're brand new this year. I've been playing them on and off for the better part of 6 months at this point, and I really love these heads. They sound absolutely great. The deal with these heads is they're designed to imitate kind of a traditional calfskin head from, the 30s, 40s, 50s. And they do a really good job of it. Construction-wise, the way they're put together is they're a thin 7mm film of Mylar with Evans Calftone treatment to it, which is a textured material. It's not a spray finish that's laid on top of that 7mm to help create that kind of warmth that you get from a traditional calf head. Despite being such a thin layer of Mylar, these heads don't sound thin. With that extra layer of the Calftone treatment on top, it actually really warms up the head. So they sound quite a bit warmer than you'd expect from a really thin head. The bass drum heads are a little bit thicker. A little bit thicker Mylar, but with that same treatment over the top. For the toms, these heads sound phenomenal. They're really warm, rich, still with good articulation. They don't sound, muddy by any stretch. And they sound great throughout the tuning range, all the way down to, really low, all the way up to, kind of more of a bebop tuning. For the snare head, this thing sounds great and feels phenomenal with brushes. That's really one of the benefits of this special coating. Is it for brush playing? It's just, I think, probably the best thing out there. The only downside with the snare head is the fact that the base material is only 7mm. So if you tend to be a guy that hits harder, this head might not hold up the way you'd expect it to. It'll sound great at first, but it might wear a little bit faster than you'd expect. But if you're playing lighter styles or have a little bit lighter touch, you'd be totally fine on the snare heads. Tom heads, I think you have a little bit more of a range in terms of, volume and how hard you hit for them to work for you. And bass drum heads, because it's that little bit thicker Mylar, you could use those things pretty much in any style. And I would highly recommend the bass drum heads. I really, really enjoy these things. Since the day I put them on, that's been my go-to setup. What I'm using is the Calftone EMAD on the batter side with the thinner muffle ring in it. And then on the front, I have the EQ4. This particular head is ported for a bass drum mic, but it sounds equally good if you play it unported. Yeah, can't say enough good things about that bass drum head. Really, any style, any size drum, they're going to sound great in my opinion. So I'm going to do a little bit of playing. I'll let you guys hear them in all the different tuning ranges from high, medium, and low, and I'll do a little bit of brush playing so you can hear how they react to this coating. And yeah, thanks so much for coming by and checking out the video. Please like and subscribe. It really helps us out. And if you have any questions or if you have any comments on videos you want to see in the future, drop a comment below and we'd be happy to answer any questions you got. Thanks again, and I hope you enjoy the heads. So with this low tuning, these are not big drums. This is 1412, 1420. And these things tune way down and get such a fat sound, it's insane. You'd never get, if you blindfolded yourself, you'd never know these were these sizes. Hopefully that's translating onto the mics for you guys. But yeah, so there's somewhat of a perspective on these heads that they're just like a jazz bebop head, tuned way up, really high. You could play this thing in Americana, kind of down and dirty thing, and it would sound phenomenal. So yeah, Evans Calftones. Thanks guys, see you soon.